As the sky turns a heavy shade of charcoal, the first scent of damp earth rises from the forest floor. High atop a moss-covered branch, a vibrant kingfisher waits, its feathers shimmering like jewels against the darkening sky. A single perfect crystal of water lands on a leaf, signaling the arrival of the gentle drizzle. The forest canopy begins to hum with the rhythmic percussion of water hitting 1,000 leaves. A tiny sunbird darts between blossoms, its iridescent wings a blur of motion in the misty air. With a sudden shake, a great hornbill sends a spray of silver droplets flying from its massive beak. Huddled together for warmth, a group of small finches find sanctuary under a broad fern leaf. The great egret stands motionless in the marsh, a silent statue of white against the gray veil of rain. Water beads up on the oily feathers of a wild duck, rolling off like liquid mercury. From the safety of a tree hollow, an owl watches the world turn into a watercolor painting. The woodpecker continues its rhythmic drumming, undeterred by the dampening of the bark. A scarlet macaw provides a brilliant explosion of color against the monochromatic mist of the jungle. The peacock spreads its tail, the eyes on its feathers glistening with the moisture of the afternoon. Deep in the nest, a mother bird shields her fragile chicks with the waterproof canopy of her wings. A powerful eagle circles below the clouds, its sharp eyes scanning the rain-slicked terrain below. Swallows dive and weave, catching insects that have been grounded by the heavy, humid air. The Ceres crane performs a slow, elegant dance as the drizzle turns the meadow into a stage. A greater cuckoo spreads its wings wide, hoping to catch a stray breeze to dry its heavy plumage. On the forest floor, a pitta searches through the wet leaf litter for a hidden feast. A flock of snowy egrets takes flight at once, their white wings ghostly against the dark storm clouds. Droplets fall from a golden pheasant's crest, looking like falling diamonds in the soft light. A bee-eater shakes its head vigorously, a halo of water forming around its slender body. The valley fills with a thick white mist, swallowing the trees and the birds in a silent embrace. A hummingbird hovers with impossible speed, a tiny warrior against the falling silver lines of the rain. The tailor bird inspects its nest, ensuring the leaves are stitched tight against the rising damp. A perfect reflection of a blue jay appears in a crystal-clear puddle on the forest path. A peregrine falcon sits atop a rocky crag, the master of the storm, unbothered by the cold drizzle. The soft chirping of hidden sparrows creates a melody that competes with the sound of the rainfall. A feral pigeon's neck glows with purple and green, magnified by the layer of water on its feathers. The pelican floats on the lake's surface, its large bill tucked away as the rain ruffles the water. A young fledgling experiences its first storm, clinging tightly to a swaying branch with wide eyes. The mournful call of a cuckoo echoes through the damp air, a sound synonymous with the coming of rain. Close up, the sharp talons of a hawk grip a wet, mossy branch with unwavering strength. A swan glides through the ripples, its white neck an elegant curve against the dark, rainy water. A bird of paradise performs a muted display, its feathers heavy, but its spirit unbroken by the weather. Suddenly, a sliver of gold breaks through the clouds, illuminating the falling rain like tinsel. A rainbow stretches across the horizon as a flock of birds returns to the open sky. Birds begin to preen their feathers, spreading natural oils to restore their sleek, waterproof finish. The forest bursts into a chaotic, joyful song as the drizzle finally fades into a mist. The sun sets over the wet wilderness, turning every remaining drop of water into a spark of fire.